All right. Yeah, no, we're not really any editing. Hello, everybody. It is Joe from the Strange Voyage Files with
Randy.
Yep. It is Sunday, May 24th, 2026. And this video is showing standalone Dio colored vinyl albums. These are not part of box sets. They're not part of those kind of collections. These are just mainly two different series that Rhino did, the Rocktober, and then they just released random vinyl albums this year that were different colors. So again, this is not part of that the complete albums of the decade of Dio or any of those box sets that I showed before. We're in a different area. We're in the Daddy's room, and some of you will recognize this because this is where we did the panel videos. Those are done, and I'm trying to get them back together to do that. I do want to address something real quick with the panel videos. You know, people really get goofy with some of this stuff in some of the comments. You have to realize these are people that are friends of mine from work. Most of them don't know this music, and I mean, my God, some of you are just absolutely nuts. I'm just going to say it, absolutely nuts with some of your comments. I should strongly suggest, if you watch the channel, scroll past the panel videos, because some of those comments were absolutely. I had to delete so many comments because people were just insulting the people that were doing the panel, because they don't like this song. Oh, the experts. Nobody ever said they were experts. Actually more than one person said that. The panel of experts. Nobody ever said they were experts. There are people who are reacting to stuff they've never heard before. So how are they experts? So yeah, I think there's some of you guys just are taking this way too seriously. The other thing is, no, I'm not going to perfect the music and whatnot. It's played through the TV. They're watching a video, and that's it. I have a real job. I don't. This is just for fun. This is just on the side. So no, I'm not editing. I'm not doing any of that stuff. Again, if that's really going to bother you that much, then this is probably not the channel you want to watch. There's a trillion other music review channels. Please go ahead and watch those those channels. I don't have 5 million subscribers. My videos average about 50 people watching them. Those panel ones, a couple of them got up to over 1,000 views, which is great. But yeah, I'm not. I make no money off this. Nothing's monetized. I don't want any money off this. This is strictly just for the hell of it and for fun. If you're going to take this that seriously, I don't care if you... I had a lot of people blast me, especially that I did a Van Halen album, What You Ate One Too, which I used to love but sucks. Oh my God, did people go crazy. People went nuts in the comments, but
yeah, like, if we don't... It's like, it makes no sense, because they don't know us, and, like, they don't know really anything about us, except that they just see that, like, the music that we do and don't like, and then they hate on us for that. But if they actually knew us and, like, knew the people in the panel, then they wouldn't be hating on them, because they might understand. It makes no sense.
Well, sweetie, first off, there's too many people, and this is a small group. I want to say that the vast majority of people who comment and whatnot are fabulous. You guys rule, absolutely rule. Those people, baby, first off, there's people who got way too much time on their hands. And there are people that, if you don't like their band, they will go out of their minds. Dio, Sabbath. There are people who cannot stand these bands. Okay, listen to what you're listening to. I hate Rush. No editing. No editing. Also, can't get my fat foot out. Sorry about that. Yeah, let me get my phone. Yeah, just like Uncle Ralph. Absolutely no editing. I don't know how to edit. I don't want to know how to edit. None of that. Okay, so, I hate Rush. I hate Pantera.
They're AC/DC.
I don't like AC/DC. I don't hate, like Rush and Pantera, I hate.
What about Cinderella?
Oh my God, does that band suck? Oh my God. You could take night songs and, but that's my view, that's fine. I wish that I liked that stuff, because that would be more bands to like, right? It is what it is, but again, if you're, these are people who did this for fun and nobody got insulted. None of them said, "Oh my God, I can't believe they said that on the channel." Guys, if you're gonna take it that seriously, just watch something else. I'll make sure nothing's wrong, because that person never calls me. Oh, okay. All right. So now back to what we're actually here for, and these are colored vinyl from Dio. All right. So hand me the first one, and this is "Killing the Dragon." Great album. This to me is the return to form from Dio, and this is the 20th anniversary red and orange swirl.
Is that what this shirt is?
That is "Killing the Dragon," yes, and I have the next one, "Master of the Moon," which "Killing the Dragon's" a little better, but they're still two great albums. Again, I mean, we do have we have this. Hopefully there's enough light. You think there's enough light? Why not? Echo, turn on Blizzard. There's some more light. Maybe a little bit more. There we go. I want to make sure you guys can see this. We're doing this with just sunlight. And again, here's if you didn't see that first time. Alright, sorry if there's a glare from that one bulb, but it is what it is. And then yeah, this is that red, and if I can get it out. It's pretty cool, man. Very, very cool. This seems like it's a standalone. I haven't seen any other ones where they have done swirls like this just on their own. And this isn't the same as, because one of these box sets has this as a colored vinyl, and I don't think I'm pretty sure that it's not this, because I wouldn't have gotten it. So maybe they're going to do the rest of them. Now what I will say is the rest. This is the oddball one, because the rest of them actually are from Warner Brothers, the Warner Brothers years, Warner Brother Reprise years. So, all right, hand me the next one. The one that most people think is the best one. Great album, Holy Diver. Now this one is. This was from a few years ago. This was like 2019 or I'm sorry, 2016. This is a red.
Did you get it in 2016?
No, I just got it a few weeks ago. Gotta get everything off eBay. And it does have, which the next one doesn't, which is odd. It does have the actual, reprint of the inner sleeve.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Can I hand these to you when you start putting them back when you hand me the next one? But let's show the. It's really cool. It's just it's a red vinyl.
Why does that make like colored one?
To get people to buy them. People are like, "Hey, I don't have that version, so I will get that." There's a little piece link. All right, yeah, I'm gonna start handing them back to you, and then you can hand them to me, and I'll put them over here. You put that. Hand me the next one, and put that in the sleeve. So the next one is, of course, Last in Line. This one's a blue vinyl. Yes, I do have little stickers on these things to show the girls when I drop dead what may or may not be worth money. Now this one does not have the reprint of the inner sleeve, which I thought was odd, and it was sealed, absolutely factory sealed. So thought that was really kind of odd that they did that. But I like this blue. This is kind of you know, more of an aqua blue. Really like that. And this one would have come out in 2016 as well. I'll give you this. And this up there. Yeah, shut up. Give me the next one, please. All right. Sacred Heart. This is the one where a lot of people feel that Dio kind of
Lost it.
well, a bit of a misstep. This starts the Rocktober series.
What does that mean?
It's just something that they were coming out in October of, it says 1985, I don't know, whatever. This was from Rhino, I believe. And this is a clear vinyl. Yeah, it may have you put them, just put them under the other ones as you get them or something like that. That's cool. You got they did do the reprint. I had to tape it. They were, regretfully, it was all. I don't remember if I got this one new or used. I think I got it new because it's still got the thing on it.
Oh.
Alright, I'll trade you. Thank you.
That one's green.
Dream Evil, yeah. This one's a one that a lot of people feel, and this is the Rocktober edition as well. A lot of people feel was kind of the return after the misstep. Yeah, this is green vinyl. This is that Rocktober, and I agree. This is definitely a much better album than Sacred Heart was. And again, what's that? Nah, I'm not gonna reach over. We'll get them.
Okay.
Oh, that's pretty neat. Green vinyl. Night People. What killed this album for me is they started off. Gosh, started all the heck. Here, you got it. Just be careful. What killed that album for me is the single should have been Night People. All the Full Sail. The first one was I Could Have Been a Dreamer. Good song. Don't get me wrong, but definitely not a lead-off single. I think they were trying to. They thought it would be a mirror of the single Last in Line. It starts off slow and melodic and whatnot, and then it gets a little bit heavier. I Could Have Been a Dreamer is not really a super heavy song, but they should have started off with Night People. Night People by far is not only the best track off that album. To me, it blows away We Rock. It blows away Stand Up and Shout. Night People is just an absolutely perfect song. And I didn't used to think that. I always thought it was a great song. I thought it became anticlimactic at the chorus, but I changed my mind. It is a great, great song. All right, Lock Up the Wolves. Love this album. Probably my second. I think when I did the rankings, it was second favorite. I'll keep with that. Last in Line is still number one. This one's great. Love this album. I've loved this album since the first time I ever heard it. And Dio fans should we should do a special series. What happened to Teddy Cook? I've looked a million times online. I've Googled. I don't know what happened. And I know when
there was 5 people.
Yeah, there were the singer, bass player, drummer, keyboardist, and guitar player.
Whatever the dude was.
Teddy Cook.
Yeah.
I think
what was he?
He was the bass player, and I think, as the story goes, he left the band mid-tour. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. And he was from New Jersey, I think, and nobody ever heard from him again. I mean, I'm sure he was in other bands, and I know on that metal show, Rowan was not on the show, but he was in the audience at one point, and they asked about him, and they were like, Rowan was like, I don't know what happened to him. Somehow Teddy Cook came up on that metal show. So, yeah, weird. Alright, we don't fall. Alright, then the one I hated forever and I love, my third favorite album, Strange Highways. And again, this is that Rocktober. This one is this is purple. I love my favorite color. And it matches their that logo, so
You change your favorite color like all the time.
no I don't. Purple's
You
always
said it was purple and then orange and then green and then back to orange and back to purple and then back to orange and then so
it's always been purple. I mean I like green and orange. Orange is probably my second favorite. Great album, man, all the way through. The two ones I'm not, Jesus, Mary, and the Holy Ghost, it's good. The title track, Strange Highways, is the one that I think is the throwaway track on the album. There, you can put that together, right? Alright, hand me the next one, please. Now, these next two are not colored, but they just came out. This is part of this Rhino Reserve. Yeah, I know people are like, oh my god, you actually cut that open? Yeah, I did. But I figured, hey, I'll just show you anyway. So Holy Diver, again, the masterpiece for a lot of people. And this is just, it's just this Rhino Reserve 180 vinyl. I want to pull it all out. It's kind of a pain because it's got the protective, yeah. Gosh darn it, all the heck. Peaches and cream. I gotta fix that. Put this over here. Didn't go in right. And me, well, you can.
oh my god.
Do you want me to do it? That's Strange Highways, man. Boy, did this grow on me. And man, just what a hard album. Yeah, this was real difficult, Randy.
Shush. It wouldn't go in.
Here, just show that. Now, don't take it out. Just show the last in line. Yeah, it's that Rhino Reserve. I'm not going to take those out because they're kind of a pain in the butt to get them back in. I got to put a new. This isn't a different thing. Here, hand it back to you. Here, you showed it.
Yeah.
Well, I think that wasn't one of the ones we used, so I don't think it's sticking all that well. You get it?
Totally. Yeah, this
Right
is
here.
terrible.
Yeah, we'll fix it later. Maybe the next one. Now these are the ones that came out this year. These are just colored vinyl, Sacred Heart. Again, about half this album's good. I mean, side one is definitely stronger than side two. Like the Beat of a Heart sucks. Just Another Day sucks. Yeah, Rock and Roll, King of Rock and Roll is good. Sacred Heart's good. Another Lie is pretty awesome, actually. That one does get anticlimactic at the chorus. Rock and Roll Children rules. Hungry for Heaven is great. Yeah, and then like Beat of the Heart, Just Another Day is Fallen Angels and Choo Choo. Those, they just suck. Just sucks. So this is on yellow vinyl. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's just ways to be like, hey, how can we sell more albums? But it's Dio, man. I love Dio. Can you hand me the Dream Evil? Next one, and again, they came out this year, is this. This is press on blue vinyl. Again, it's Dream Evil. God, there are so many good tracks on this album. I mean, I do love the title track. Naked in the Rain's awesome. Overlove. Yeah, I mean, there's not a clunker on this album. I used to think that maybe there were like Faces in the Window and Overlove were here, but they've all grown on me at this point. These are brand new, so they're. And here's the weird thing. So I believe these are Rhino releases as well, but I had to find them through an independent store online, and in my independent record store, which I didn't think that Rolling Stones would have them, and they had them, and I ended up paying $10 more online. But yeah, that happens to Daddy all the time. But I can't find them on the Rhino site.
This one's red vinyl.
This one's red. Oh God, I love this album. And this is by far, and argue with me all you want in the comments. This is by far the coolest Dio album cover. I love this album cover. Again, where is Teddy Cook? Did we put Teddy Cook on a milk carton? Where is Teddy Cook? Have you seen Teddy Cook? Teddy, if you're watching this, man, message. That's awesome. Blood red vinyl. Look at that, Randy. That's pretty kick-ass. But yeah, Teddy, from what I understand, got kicked off the tour. I believe got kicked off the tour. He was indulging way too much in the...
I thought I was supposed to do.
Sorry. He was indulging way too much in the excesses. And again, I said this before. There was a very short time where there was the band of Dio, Jimmy Bain, Vinny Appice, Jen Johansson, and Rowan Robertson. I would have loved to have seen that band do several albums, but just wasn't meant to happen. Four Strange Highways is the last one. Again, these are all the Warner Reprise albums, which Reprise is...
That one's green.
This is green, okay. Reprise is a subsidiary of Warner Brothers. So, Rhino probably, because I'm 99% sure these are Rhino releases. Rhino mustn't have the license. I don't know. They may have done that other deal. No, BMG did it. So they don't have the They don't have the rights to it. It doesn't look all that great. Well, this would have been cool if it was in dark green.
Or if it was a mix of like black green and dark green.
Yeah. BMG. So yeah, BMG must have the license for the later Dio albums, and I think they were like the Spitfire Records or something like that. So. All right, so that's it. I figured, I absolutely love Dio. I think that's come through, and I wanted to show these albums off. The Rocktober ones you're going to pay a little bit more for. I bought those a few years ago. Those were probably at the time $20 over sticker price. These ones that were released this year, you probably get for like $35 each. It's not bad. The Rocktober, if you want to get them, they're definitely, most of them I think are over $100 at this point in time. But yeah, I just wanted to show some love for Ronnie and show these off. And again, they're different colored vinyls than the ones in the collection. So if you buy the box sets, these are not going to be the same ones. So, all right, well, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and we will see you. Again, no editing, so you can see me get my fat butt up and stop the video.